If you need to take people out of your situation, take them out if they are draining you of your energy. Some people are leeches, and all they're doing is sucking your energy and feeding themselves. And I will be a nun for the rest of my life because men are trash. And women are trash as well. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, you're very welcome. For those that are returning subscribers, thank you very much. If you are new, I post my videos on Thursdays and Sundays at 6:30 p.m. So consider pressing that subscribe button if you enjoy this type of content, and also press the bell button to get notifications when I do post more of my videos. And guys, please make sure you like this video. It really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. So please, I would greatly appreciate it if you'd like this video. So welcome to yet another Poetry Thursday. So for today's video, I'm doing another African proverb from Rwanda. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. So the proverb is, if you're building a house and a nail breaks, do you stop building or do you change the nail? And how I've taken it is that sometimes people that you keep in your environment or keep people that you expose yourself to are broken nails, and they are not helping you to build your house. They're holding it for the time being. That nail is eventually going to crack. That nail is going to wither down. If it's in a foundational place or if it's in a very crucial place, once that nail starts to wear down, or that once that nail snaps, a lot of your empire or a lot of this house that you're building may crumble with it. So sometimes it's best not just keeping a nail there for the sake of something being there. If you need to take people out of your situation, take them out if they're not helping you to grow. Take them out if they are draining you of your energy. Some people are leeches, and all they're doing is sucking your energy and feeding themselves. So sometimes it's best to pluck that nail out. It might leave a hole, and most experiences do leave a scar. Most heartbreaks leave a scar. Most failures leave a scar. But just because there's a scar there doesn't mean you cannot do things in order to repair that scar. This might be looking at what that situation has taught you and how it has affected you emotionally. What habits or what beliefs have I now picked up from this situation? Maybe it's that everything I touch crumbles around me, or I will never succeed at anything. Get to the root cause of where that belief came from and find a means to pluck it out at the roots. It's all well and good cutting things at the top, cutting the petals. The weeds are growing, you just cut it at the stem. But if you do not get the root of that issue or the root of that problem, it is going to occur again. And it may manifest itself in your next business, in your next relationship. So sometimes plucking out the weed or sometimes plucking out that nail is the best thing that you can do for yourself. Although it may leave a scar, those scars can be fixed, they can be plastered over, and they can be painted. But when you're plastering them over, you are sealing that hole, that void that you felt in that business failure, in that failed relationship. You are filling it up in a healthy way, and you intend on doing it in a healthy way so that it doesn't then manifest itself into something else. And if it's a failed business strategy where you've plucked out that hole, you replace it with a new nail, which is a new strategy, and move forward from there onwards. If you start something, maybe you start a business, you start a career, you start something and it doesn't work, that doesn't mean you give up. Changing the nail for me has been changing your strategy. Maybe you started a business and the strategy you thought was going to work and doesn't work. That doesn't mean you completely give up on the business. Just look for a different strategy. And I think that's the same with even careers that people choose. If you no longer find fulfillment in a career, or it no longer helps you to grow, is adding value into your life, you're able to help people in a way that's substantial to you, and you feel like your job is no longer providing you, or your career is no longer providing you with that, think of a different strategy. Or maybe it's now time to look at different avenues, look at different careers. What other skills do you have that you could maybe make a career out of? And for some people, it's actually, do you even want a job? Which is also something to consider, which is an unknown that a lot of people hide away from, because the unknown is scary. You don't know what you're going to encounter. You don't want to be a failure. You don't want to look like a failure for other people that will be looking, or the people that you have placed a lot of importance in. Their opinions have a lot of importance in your life. You don't want them to think you're a failure. And also, a lot of people don't like to be at the bottom. When you're starting something new, you are at the bottom and you build your way up, and a lot of people don't want to be at the bottom, but you have to start somewhere, and it's usually the bottom. And also, like failed relationships, one of the other directions this proverb is taking me in is that when you have a failed relationship, that doesn't mean love doesn't exist. That doesn't mean there's not faithful people out there. That doesn't mean there's people that are not going to be there just for who you are, not people that are looking for something out of you. But just because you've had one bad experience, or 2, or maybe even 10 bad experiences, doesn't mean that there isn't good people out there. And it's not now to shun all relationships and I will be a nun for the rest of my life because men are trash. And women are trash as well. Don't try to completely tear down what you have built just because of one perceived failure. Don't tear down or hide away from love just because of a failed relationship. Don't put walls up and barriers up for you to invest in something, for you to start something different when it doesn't work out. Sometimes things not working out is the best thing that can happen to you, because you are pushed into a direction that you're meant to be in. Because it's easy to get comfortable when you're in a job, you're getting a paycheck at the end of every month, and you know that's stable, that's coming every time. And the unknown of being an entrepreneur is some months you might not make anything. Some months you might be flourishing, some you're just struggling to make ends meet. But if you believe you have something that is of value to the world and that you can add value to people's lives, you are gonna have hardships, you are gonna have setbacks. Maybe your strategy is not gonna work, and maybe when you initially thought of this business plan, you were taking it in one avenue, and as you started, your business went in a complete different direction to what you thought it was going to be. But that's worked out to be the best thing for that business. If you're building a house and the nail breaks, do you stop building or do you change the nail? That's the important bit. You stop building. Like, do you stop going after your goals? Do you stop going after the things that you want, the lifestyle that you want, those dreams that you want? Or do you just take the nail out? It might be difficult to take it out. Maybe this nail that you're taking is a very important person in your life that's no longer adding value to your life, someone that's creating more self-doubt through their actions, through the things that they're affirming to you. Is it giving up a career that no longer serves you? Being able to not to quit on things just because things are hard, which is you stopping to build your house. Sometimes you do need to go through the pain of taking that nail out. The greatness you get from doing that is much more fulfilling than you stopping. And then every other day of your life, you're questioning, what if, or should I have continued? What could have come out of it? And that right there is regret. And that's something you don't want to have in life, is regret. But yeah, I'll leave you guys pondering on that idea. I hope you guys have enjoyed this Rwandan proverb. Please guys, make sure you like this video. It really does help me out with the algorithm, and we can help to grow this through the realm family. And yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you lovely people in my next video.